if the condom isn't near the bed,
It's an erection killer, isn't
the
it?
likelihood it is an erection.
Silent killer.
Do you know what it is? I'm going to touch on something that I've wanted to talk about for ages, and I'm probably going to bring it up on another one.
You talk about erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, guys at university, it is normal. It is absolutely normal for you to not be able to get it up when you're pissed. It's absolutely normal for you to not be able to get it up when it's in your head that you can't get it up as well. Yeah. But for me at uni, I think it was maybe my third year, and I was absolutely blind drunk, out of my mind drunk. Couldn't get it up when I went back with a girl. And then that started to become a self-referential echo chamber that was like, okay, now I've only had a couple of drinks. Oh God, that problem might happen again. Then it does. And then it gets to the stage where you're like, oh shit, maybe this is going to start happening when I'm sober. And sure enough, it actually does.
Wow.
And you're like, right, okay, I need to break the spell of this somehow. And it's really, really difficult. And I've got a number of friends who this has been a cascade into a really, really horrible situation. And all that it needed was someone to say this, which is, it is perfectly normal to not be able to get it up when you're pissed. And if you laugh it off, she'll laugh it off as well. And if you're a girl, it doesn't matter if it's never happened to you before. It's not about you. It's about the amount of alcohol that he's had to drink. And if it happens, be gracious about it and just say, don't worry, you're not the first. Like, because that is just going to make him go,
oh, thank God for that. Yeah.
That makes me feel so much better. Because at 19, 20 years old, thinking I've got erectile dysfunction
crushing
is fucking terrifying. Did it happen to you?
It's happened to me a couple of times, yeah.
And you go through a little cycle.
It's the thought. It's the split second of, God, imagine what would...
Oh, no. It's happened.
Well, that's a good tip then, because you've given people the safety catch to stop the safety valve to stop that happening. And if it happens in the moment, you've given both men and women a way to...
There you go. Just laugh it off.
The only reason that it happens is it's the antagonistic reaction to being relaxed. So like it requires relaxation. You are creating anxiety and stress.
So interesting mnemonic the way used for that is point and shoot. So parasympathetic nervous system regulates erection, and sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight flight, regulates ejaculation. And so P point S shoot.
Nice.
There we are.
But yeah, I think,
so deep breaths. Relax.
Deep breaths, yeah.
And just concede the fact that, like, if you've put 10 pints and a bunch of shots into yourself and you've been day drinking on a bank holiday Sunday or something, like, there are men across the world that this happens to.
Yeah.
And the problem that you have is that you don't know that it's that common.
Yeah. Especially when you're that age, I think.
And you're terrified of saying it.
So my experience happened a few times at uni, and I remember thinking like, wow, like I really hope that never happens again. But it just takes a few conversations with people as you get into your 20s, and everyone's like, and you're like, oh, actually,
of course it's
this is really common.
Yeah.
But no one, when you're 18, 19,
no one wants to be the first person
to raise it. Yeah.
Guys, is anyone else
struggling to get erection?
Just me then.
Does anyone remain flaccid when they're inside of a woman?
I'm struggling to maintain my turgidity and during coitus.
So the good tip on the condoms. So I saw a patient who
the stapling.
Not the staple. Don't staple. That was a joke. Do not staple your condoms. Saw a patient who, fresh as week, was a virgin, had sex with one woman, didn't use a condom, got HIV.
Oh
so
my God!
It's so
fucking hell.
Yeah. So like that's extremely unlucky, but like
the chances of
it is brutal, isn't it?
God.
So you don't know who.
Was it a guy?
It was a man, yeah. He had sex with a woman. So it was like
and the thing is, as well, transmission rates from female to male are lower than male to female. This is something else, girls.
So if like just ultimate unlucky, wasn't he?
Girls, if you are listening, your chance of
call a snitch, didn't he? Call a golden snitch.
your chance of catching a catching an STI as a girl because of the shape of your sexual organs.
Well, just think what happens. Like you have a receptacle in your pelvis and people are shooting things into it, like possibly infected things. You're gonna you're going to.
That's how to lose an erection. Just play that back. Play that small segment back to yourself.
This is where it's going to be that's going to be the preview.
You have a receptacle. Fucking hell. So yeah, I think